bridge. They will be performing a song that emphasizes the natural beauty and resources of Guyana, encouraging children to be strong, virtuous, and dedicated to their country. Under the guidance of conductor Joel Gonzalez, let's welcome the Ministry of Education's Children's Choir to sing the hymn for Guyana's children. Beautifully done. And the words by Valerie Rodway. We now invite you to view a video presentation from Vision to Reality, President Ali's Legacy of Progress.
Looking at development constraints, development challenges, and solutions. And our approach to this development would be an interagency approach, coordinating approach. What you're seeing here is the main possible alignment that would be developed to a 4-lane interconnection road. The entire link has to be futuristic in its vision. That is, it has to be a transportation plan, not just a connection plan. Who are involved in the building of this beautiful bridge. And I hereby, on behalf of the people of Guyana, give directions for the final pour to be done at this time. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. God grant all those who use this bridge safely and the joy of what we've accomplished today. This is for the people of Guyana. celebrate. We're here to move forward. I'm very, very proud of our guys. Listen, I put a lot of pressure on these guys. A lot of pressure on these guys. I'm proud of this team. And I'm sure that they will ensure that everything is as we want it to be, bright and beautiful. It's an amazing time for Guyana. It's not about the president. It's about Guyana. This is about the people.
Thank you very much. Our next performance is by a beautiful young lady all the way from region number 10, Linden. Let's welcome Diana Chapman to sing the Song of Guyana's Children that was written by Valerie Rodway.
Shining splendor, land of the palm tree, the protein and fern. We will possess all the virtues and graces. We all the glory and goodness will learn. Onward, upward, may we ever go. Day by day, strength and beauty grow. Will show what Guyana's sons and daughters can be. What Guyana's sons and daughters can be.
Thank you very much. Two dynamic Guyanese women. Onward, upward, we are going as we commission the new Demerara River Bridge on this cool Sunday evening. A bridge that is designed to stand for 100 years. But its real strength in how it will support your life, your dreams, and your future is what we'll hear more about this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this project is a model of international cooperation meeting national aspirations. Yes, it is proof that when we dream boldly and act strategically, the world meets us halfway. And so at this time, we are going to hear from Mr. Dong Sheng Lee, Managing Director of CRCCL, with brief remarks, and he will be followed by Head of International Business Development at Polytechnica, Mr. Anaya Sermasi.
Your Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the Honorable Prime Minister, retired Brigadier Mark Phillips, the Honorable Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Adria, Cabinet Ministers, Your Excellency, Ms. Yang Yang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, members of Parliament, members of diplomatic corps, members of media, distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends. Good evening. I'm the Li Dongsheng, the Managing Director of China Railway Construction Caribbean Company. It is a great honor to be here today for commissioning of the new Demerara River Bridge. On behalf of my company, I sincerely thank Your Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, and the government of Guyana for their leadership and support, as well as the Chinese Embassy for the strong cooperation and support. I also thank the leaders of the CRCC International, notably our chairman, Mr. Lee Chung-yang, who visited this site on various occasions to guide and offer support to our partners, including the consultants from Polytechnica, and to everyone who support this project. Thank you. Behind this achievement stand more than 1,300 workers who gave in their all in silence. They are the backbone of this achievement. They work through challenging conditions, often in hardness high above the river. Construction was carefully planned to the hour and executed in rotating shifts around the clock. Their discipline and dedication ensured that the construction continued safely and efficiently without cutting any corners. Many do not realize that my company is headquartered in China. Almost half our workers are from Guyana and neighboring countries. These dedicated men and women are the true heroes of this project. And after collaborating daily for the past couple of years, everyone has come together like family to achieve what many once thought impossible. In order to meet the deadline, we doubled the numbers of engineers and workers, reaching the global unmatched speed of construction without compromising on quality. This spirit of determination reflects my company's commitment to delivery on every promise we made. This bridge was built by many hands and many hearts. It shows teamwork, dedication, and friendship. It will have a huge positive impact on the daily lives of the communities and families, students, and businesses on both sides of the river. It will stand for 100 years as a symbol of the national transformation and of the growing friendship between Guyana, and China. On behalf of my company, my sincere congratulations to Guyana and thank you to everyone who made this achievement possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee from CRCCL representing the contractor. Now we will hear from the consultant for this mega project, Mr. Sarmasi, Head of International Business Development for Polytechnica. Thank you. Please be seated. Your Excellency, President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali and First Lady Arya Ali,
His
and your
Excellency,
sons
the
Zaid and
President of
Ilan,
Guyana,
Honorable Prime Minister,
Honorable
Brigadier
Prime
Retired
Minister,
Mark Phillips and
and all
Mrs.
protocols
Phillips,
observed.
Speaker of the
Good
National
evening.
Assembly,
I am
Honorable
Anias Sarmasi, representative of the consultancy.
I am Anias
firm
Sarmasi,
representative of the consultancy.
It is an
firm
honor
Polytechnica
to stand with you today.
It is an honor
to celebrate this
to stand with you
outstanding
today.
achievement.
To celebrate this
Polytechnica
outstanding
served
achievement with dedication.
Polytechnica
as the
served
supervisory
with
engineer
dedication
for the government
as
of
the
Guyana.
supervisory
engineer for the government of Guyana. We worked as one team. We worked in respectful and fruitful collaboration with the contractor CRCC under the diligent coordination of the Ministry of Public Works, ensuring the highest international standards, care and discipline. Our supervision included Guyanese, Italian, and international professionals, with the steady support of our partner, SRK Engineering, whom I wish to thank for their invaluable contribution. As engineers, we are proud to have supervised such a marvel of modern engineering, and we do recognize that this bridge is more than that. It is a corridor of progress and opportunity, a landmark of national pride, and a sign of confidence for generations to come. On behalf of Polytechnica, I wish to thank our whole team on site and in Italy, engineers, technicians, experts and professionals, workers who brought skill and dedication to this effort. Finally, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to the government of Guyana for the trust placed in Polytechnica. We are honored once again to have served the people of Guyana and proud, I really mean it, proud to have played our part in a promise made and a promise kept. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sarmasi. So we've heard from the contractor and we've heard from the consultant. May I take 30 seconds to big up some people from Guyana? Are you hearing us at the back there? Are you proud to be here? Nice. Special thanks to the Ministry of Public Works team, Patrick Thompson, Project Manager, City Khan, Engineer, Joel Flats, an engineer, Dacia Norville, Transport Planner, Ronald Sampson, a Transport Planner, the Research Officer, Michaela Morris, and for planning, Shanicia Petrie. Could we give them all a round of applause? You get the opportunity to walk shortly. I know our president is very prepared, as usual, to take us right across this brand new bridge. Next up, spoken word. Let's welcome Daniela Araujo.
A new bridge, rising bold, spanning rivers, uniting tongues, connecting hearts, and stretching into the future. This is more than steel, more than stone. This is the work of a master builder, not just a single hand, but the hands of many. Leaders who dared to vision, workers who toiled with sweat and purpose, and of course, citizens who believed in the promise of progress. Do you remember the days of waiting, long lines, long hours, long dreams deferred? Those days are behind us because we pressed forward undaunted, undaunted by the tide, undaunted by time. Every beam, every bolt, every span is a testament to our nation's rise, to the courage of leaders who guide with vision, to the people who walk with faith, and to the dream of a Guyana working together. This is more than just a bridge, and it carries more than just vehicles. It carries growth, it carries opportunity, it carries connection, it carries the pride of a people who faced rivers of difficulty, yet build rivers of possibility. So when you cross this bridge, know that we are building more than just infrastructures. We are building strength, we are building unity, we are building our own destiny. And as this masterpiece stands before us, may we remember that the future is for us to craft, the progress is for us to continue, and the journey is for us to claim. Guyana rises, one bridge, one dream, one people. And today, the Demerara River bends to our will. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daniela. This is the commissioning ceremony of the new Demerara River Bridge. Very grateful to have all of you physically present, acknowledging all of you who are online across all of our administrative regions. In a moment, we'll get a chance to hear where you've come from, which part of Guyana you're representing this evening, because some of you have come as families, as groups, fresh off the plane to walk across the new bridge, and we'll do so a little later in the evening. But at this time, we invite for remarks Her Excellency Yang Yang, Ambassador of China to Guyana.
His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, and the First Lady, and your lovely sons. Honorable Brigadier Mark Phillips, Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, and Madam. Honorable Ministers, members of diplomatic corps, representatives of China Railway Construction Corporation International Limited, and our international partners, and above all, the dedicated engineers, technicians, and workers whose efforts made this project a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, good evening. It's a great honor and pleasure to attend today's commissioning ceremony of the new Demerara River Bridge. On this momentous occasion, I wish to extend the warmest congratulations to the government of Guyana for the unwavering commitment to advancing national development and improving the well-being of Guyanese people, which has yielded remarkable achievements. I also wish to express sincere appreciation to the Chinese companies and all stakeholders that, through perseverance and dedication, overcome climate changes, surmounted technical difficulties, and worked tirelessly to ensure the successful and high-quality completion of this project. I also wish to sincerely thank all friends in Guyana and across the Caribbean whose care and support made this project possible. The new Demerara River Bridge stands as the largest and most technically sophisticated transport infrastructure project in Guyana to date, and proudly marks the Caribbean's first modern cable-stayed bridge. This project was undertaken by China Railway Construction Corporation International Limited, completed after 900 days and nights of effort, with more than 7 million hours of work and the dedication of more than 1,300 personnel. It stands as a testament to the speed, technology, and high standards of Chinese construction. The design of the bridge also thoughtfully incorporates elements of Guyana's local culture and demonstrates the strong commitment to protecting the national environment, the natural environment. With its completion, this landmark structure will stand as a symbol for the entire Caribbean. It will significantly reduce travel time across the river, improve the daily lives of citizens, facilitate logistics and transportation, and provide fresh momentum for regional economic development. It is gratifying to note that the Chinese companies have approached this project not only as builders, but also as responsible partners to the Guyanese people. Hundreds of local technicians have been trained. Numerous Guyanese suppliers have joined as partners, creating thousands of jobs and opportunities. The project has also hosted regular open days, welcoming thousands of officials, teachers, and students to learn, to exchange ideas, and to be inspired. And just as importantly, the project team has given back to the neighborhoods around them, helping to repair roads, clean streets, and support community development. Undoubtedly, this project is not only a bridge of steel and stone, but also a bridge of friendship between China and Guyana, a milestone in the high-quality Belt and Road cooperation while building together. The successful commissioning of the new Demerara River Bridge, built to the highest standards of quality, safety, and efficiency, is not an end, but a new beginning. China stands ready to work with Guyana to deepen practical cooperation across all fields, to support the country's modernization drive, and to help improve the well-being of the Guyanese people. Within the framework of the Belt and Road Initiative, our shared goal is to realize the people's aspirations for common development and a better life. This is the responsibility embraced by Chinese enterprises, and it is also the calling for China as a responsible major country. Let us, therefore, celebrate the friendship between China and Guyana, and once again extend our warm congratulations on the commissioning of the new Demerara River Bridge. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Ambassador Yang Yang. So I know we're going formal, but I want to know why we're so quiet at the back. Can you hear us at the back there? So we're going to do what Miss Yala said, do a roll call, Malcolm. So we have to find out where you're from. Do we have anyone visiting Guyana that is not a Guyanese? Awesome. Do we have any Guyanese that are back home? Yes, a few. Do we have anyone from Linden here? Anyone from Essequibo? Essequibo! Anybody from the East Bank? Y'all enjoy the bridge because I know y'all used to complain. Anybody come all the way from Barbies? Nice. Do we have anybody here from Georgetown? There's somebody missing. Region 11. Oh, yeah. We have anybody from the west side? Nice. Michelle?
Indeed, and let us take another moment to take in the details of what it is that we are commissioning this evening. We invite your attention once more to the screen for a time lapse from piling to passage. All right, we're hearing the audio. If this is what we're building in 2025, can you imagine what we can do in 2035? Ladies and gentlemen, we are a few items away from walking together across our new Demerara River Bridge. But atop the bridge, as we saw, stands a beautiful crown. It's a navigation light that will guide vessels and vision alike. But the design was inspired by the Cacique Crown of Honor. This is what is on the crown. 3 blue waves. It represents the might of our 3 main rivers, Essequibo, Demerara, and Berbice, because those rivers shape us. Also on the crown, the Victoria Regia lily, our national flower. What does that represent? Our beauty, blooming resilience from our soil. And then the cacique crown, honoring our indigenous leadership, wisdom, and origin. So as we walk a little later this evening, let's take a moment to appreciate the crowns on top of the towers. And now we continue with our program as we invite a grand cultural display as we continue with the commissioning ceremony of the new Demerara River Bridge. We are live at the eastern end of the new bridge. And now we invite forward Sonia Singh, the National Dance Company, Berbice Delight Dance Troupe, Riverside Angels Indigenous Dance Troupe, Jaro Dance Company, Chinese Association Cultural Group, and the Kaichor Folk Singers. Please give them a round of applause as we now immerse ourselves in the beauty of Guyana.
Good evening, Guyana, make some noise! Listen everybody, it's Guyana we from. We all live as one, mixing all the culture to greater Guyana. Listen everybody, it's Guyana we from. We all live as one, mixing all the culture to greater Guyana. We all live in unity, together we will rise, together we will shine. We all live in unity,
Yes, let's give them another round of applause, please. Forming the bridge to end the performance, a true representation of Guyana's culture and Guyana's peoples. And it's great to see so many children here. Thanks for bringing them out. They will remember and share with their friends at school. And speaking of children, may we have a beautiful round of applause for all of our teachers as we celebrate Teachers Day, and we wish them a happy Teachers Day. Without teachers, we won't be here. And how could I be on the stage and not say happy birthday to the Honorable Prime Minister? He said, Malcolm, you could say my age. He celebrates 64. Thank you very much. Are you having a good time? For the people at the back, can you hear us? Lovely. The next person to give some brief remarks is a very important man for this project, who's been working tirelessly day in, day out. And it is a pleasure to welcome on stage the Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Edgel.
Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, President of Guyana and the First Family, Honorable Prime Minister and Mrs. Phillips, Speaker of the National Assembly, my cabinet colleagues, Her Excellency, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Guyana, heads of the disciplined forces, permanent secretaries and heads of the various agencies, regional and local officials, members of the private sector, local and international media, ladies and gentlemen, all Guyanese, a very good evening. Today we stand at the dawn of a new era. The commissioning of the new Demerara River Bridge. It's not just merely the opening of another infrastructure project. It's a defining moment in Guyana's modern history. It represents vision, courage, and the unshakable belief that if we as a people can achieve world-class excellence when we unite behind a common purpose. This bridge is both a physical and symbolic crossing from what was to what we are becoming as a nation. This milestone is a direct result of the bold, visionary, and decisive leadership of His Excellency, President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. And I think he deserves a big round of applause. From the earliest conception to today's reality, the President's clarity of purpose and insistence on excellence ensured that the bridge moved from the blueprint to this landmark within record time. Under his leadership, construction began on December 22nd, 2022, and within remarkably a short span, the project transformed from an ambitious idea into one of the most transformative undertakings in Guyana's history. We deserve a big clap for the President and his leadership. At its peak, more than 1,300 workers, engineers, craftsmen, and administrators join hands to give shape to this national dream. Behind every dream and behind every beam and cable stands the dedication, hope, and strength of the Guyanese people. The consortium of China Rail Construction Corporation International Limited, China Railway Construction Caribbean Company Limited, and China Railway Construction Bridge Engineering Bureau Group Company Limited has delivered a project that commands admiration across the world. Their engineering mastery and craftsmanship have produced a structure that is not only functional and durable, but a testament to beauty, precision, and partnership. The new Demerara River Bridge is a modern 4-lane high-span cable-stayed structure designed to accommodate both vehicular and pedestrian traffic with the highest standards of safety and efficiency. Its main span, supported by elegant pylons, provide a wide navigational channel for ocean-going vessels, ensuring the uninterrupted flow of maritime traffic, a vital feature for a nation whose rivers and the lifelines that connect our people and economy. This bridge represents a monumental feat of modern engineering, stretching a total of 2,798 meters, with a 570-meter cable-stayed main span, engineered for a century of service. It features 4 vehicular lanes, each with a 1.5-meter shoulders and a total width of 25 meters, complemented by 2.7 wide cycle and walkway lanes, allowing for safe, multi-use passage across the Demerara River. Critically, the bridge's 50 meters fixed high span eliminates the need for bridge openings for vessel traffic, facilitating continuous vehicle flow and ensuring navigational clearance for vessels up to the Handymax class, a transformation from the limitations of the old Demerara River Bridge. Beneath the surface lies an extraordinary foundation, 658 piles driven deep into the riverbed. The main towers, each anchored by approximately 76 enormous piles, measure nearly 8 feet in diameter and were driven 400 feet deep, making them among the strongest structural foundations ever constructed in Guyana's history. The bridge deck is suspended by 136 high-tension cable stays, while the approach sections require 472 precast concrete girders assembled with precision and strength. Every stage of construction adhered to international best practices. Design was executed in compliance with AASHTO's specifications. Materials were tested in accordance with the ASTM standard, and all procedures were monitored on the ISO certified benchmarks. This engineering masterpiece is not only a marvel of design and durability, but also a symbol of progress, precision, and partnership. It stands as a proud testament to what can be achieved when visionary leadership, disciplined execution, and global collaboration meets. I wish to especially commend the project management supervisory team led by Mr. Patrick Thompson of the Ministry of Public Works Central Transport Planning Unit, Dr. Paul Zanul of Polytechnica. Their commitment was relentless, extending far beyond offices and boardrooms. They journeyed to China on multiple occasions to inspect factories, witness material testing, and verify every detail to ensure that quality met the highest international standards. Their diligence protected the integrity of this national asset and guaranteed the confidence we hold in its longevity and safety. Thank you. Would you give them a round of applause? To the health, safety, and environmental team from Polytechnica and China Railway Construction. Thank you. Team from Polytechnica and China Railway Construction. Thank you. Environmental team from Polytechnica and China Railway Construction. Thank you. Railway Construction. Thank you. of implementation. Stewardship ensured that resources were mobilized efficiently and consistently. At this stage, I want to pause to recognize two distinguished Guyanese engineers. Efficiently and consistently until we went to tender. Thank you, Engineer Murley and Engineer Gaskin. Would you give them a good hand? And finally, I would like to thank the ambassadors of the past and present. Your steadfast partnership efficiently and consistently. At this theme big, act boldly. We can deliver proudly. But this is only the beginning. There are still bridges to be built, bridges of opportunities.
For the beautiful country of Guyana, as written by Valerie Rodway back in the 1960s. Let's welcome Calvin Burnett to perform Oh Beautiful Guyana.
All the world I see was sun
Ladies and gentlemen, the talented Calvin Burnett. Let's give him another round of applause and wave your hands if you love Guyana, if you've got flags, umbrellas, just give us a wave if you love Guyana, because Calvin has just risen in all of our hearts and spirit, the love for Guyana. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from walking across the new Demerara River Bridge. We'd like to acknowledge former President of Guyana, Donald Ramotar, also Vice President of Guyana, Dr. Barrett Jagdeo. Let's give them a round of applause. And all of you who chose to spend this Sunday evening with us. As we heard from Minister Edgell a moment ago, this is more than a bridge. Yes, it's steel and concrete, but it stands on the strength of everyday people. Guyana rising. This is Guyana, and this is a transformative project under President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, who we are going to listen to now as we invite him for the feature presentation, recently recognized by Time Magazine as one of the 2025 Time 100 Next. Let's give him a round of applause as we now listen to the feature address of the commissioning ceremony.
Thank you very much. First of all, allow me to recognize our dear Prime Minister, members of, please have your seats, please. Members of Cabinet, our Speaker of the National Assembly, members of the Judiciary, but more importantly, every Guyanese man, woman, and child here this evening. This is your evening. This is Guyana's evening. This is your celebration today. As far as my eye can see, Guyanese are out here in their thousands. In their thousands because they understand the significance of this moment. And they understand that this moment is but another installment in our demonstration of transformation. And as we transform physically, we must also transform mentally. And to transform mentally, we're going to work to ensure our emotional transformation matches our physical transformation, because that is when we will enjoy the full glory of our transformation, our progress, and our development. Today, as the golden sun sinks behind the Demerara and the evening light begins to dance upon this magnificent span of steel and cable, we gather to open not just a bridge of concrete and steel, but a bridge of destiny. This is a bridge built by the will of a people who refuse to be held back by the currents of history. It rises from the banks of patience and perseverance, soaring above the tide of delay and doubt, carrying us confidently into a new era of modernization and national glory. We remember the dark time the carnival of misery, only to say, never again, our future crosses here. This is the new Demerara River Bridge, the pride of a nation that has found its stride. It links more than two banks of a river. It binds the hopes of Region 3 and 4, uniting communities, families, and futures. Beneath us runs a dream in these Guyana rivers to the sea. And we have given that dream a span of steel and light. Launched in 2022 and completed through the combined strength of vision, skill, and determination. This high-span, 4-lane, cable-stayed marvel will forever change the rhythm of our country. It will shorten distances, strengthen commerce, and speed the movement of goods and services from coast to coast. A symbol of our unstoppable journey toward a modern, interconnected, and prosperous Guyana. A one Guyana that turns proximity into partnership and promise into shared prosperity. In a few moments, as fireworks blaze across the night sky, our nation's name will shine in the heavens as the bridge shines a brilliant path ahead. When we walk across this bridge after this ceremony, hand in hand, we'll do more than cross the river. We'll cross every divide that even sought to separate us, bringing history and hope to build opportunity for all. It is under these circumstances that I say we are a grateful nation, and thanks be to God and glory be to God for this magnificent development. And indeed, honor be to every man and woman who labored to ensure the success of this project. Many already acknowledged by the minister, who himself must be complimented, Minister Bishop Edgell, and all the members of cabinet, the lawyers who work relentlessly in the negotiations and are currently combining their efforts once again, negotiating another bridge ahead of us. To Patrick, the entire engineering team, and by extension, the entire team from the Ministry of Public Works, Ministry of Housing, and all your families for the hours and relentless struggles and sacrifice, for your time well spent in building another piece of our beautiful country. I thank all of you. I thank your families sincerely, and I acknowledge all those who were recognized throughout this ceremony for the brilliant work that you have given us. And we cannot also forget our friend from China and thank his family, Wu Jinwei, age 39, who did not make it to the end. We pray that God open up his bosom to his soul and continue to grant that family peace and patience. We thank all those who labored. We thank all those who said silent prayers for the workers, who made positive comments, and to those who are negative, we thank you for understanding that positive energy would give the results that would silence negative thoughts forever. Today is a day written in the stars of our nation history. It is a day when destiny and achievement walk hand in hand. This bridge we commissioned today is no ordinary structure. It is a monument of courage, wisdom, and progress. And what significance, what extraordinary coincidence that this bridge is being commissioned on October 5th. October 5th is no ordinary date in the Guyanese calendar. It is a day burned into our collective memory. It is a day that 33 years ago witnessed the breaking of chains and the opening of doors. On October 5th, the People's Progressive Party Civic and the Guyanese people shattered the shackles of authoritarian rule and give Guyana the chance to breathe again. October 5th is forever associated with liberation, the dawn of a new era. It was a day that rescued this nation from economic collapse to political darkness. It was a day when hope surged into the hearts of our people, when dignity returned to our national spirit. And so how fitting it is that today on this same date, we inaugurate a bridge that stands as the living embodiment of another new dawn, the dawn of a transformational Guyana, a Guyana that is modernizing and prospering. For decades, the Demerara Harbor Bridge, our old floating bridge, served faithfully. And I thank all those who work relentlessly to keep that bridge in service to the people of our country. And we say to you also with grateful hearts, thank you. It carried dreams, burdens, and the daily journeys of thousands. But its time had long expired. Its steel plates grew weary. The bridge became a bottleneck, a source of frustration for commuters, business and families. Delays, breakdowns, traffic snarls, and endless openings took their toll. A new Guyana needed a new bridge, not another floating bridge. What we needed was a modern marvel, a bridge that stands unshaken above the waters, built for today and tomorrow, a bridge that expands capacity, reduces congestion, lowers costs, and fuels efficiency, a bridge that is a lifeline for commerce, industry, and people. The benefits of this structure are obvious and immediate. Every commuter will feel it. Every business will benefit from it. Every investor will take note of it. The congestion that crippled productivity will ease. The hidden taxes of wasted fuel, lost hours, and frustrated tempers will go slowly away. The bridge will open arteries of commerce and industrialization. Already on the west side of the Demerara River, we are seeing the investment in new ports. It will fortify the link between Region 3 and 4. It will give Region 2 a stronger outlet to the rest of the country. Supply chains will flow with greater ease. Goods will move with greater speed. Costs will fall and competitiveness will rise. But this bridge is more than convenience. It is more than a transport solution. This bridge is a magnet for transformation. Beyond easing traffic, this bridge is a launch pad for growth. The west bank of the Demerara is poised to become an industrial hub, and this both a gateway and an engine of that transformation. Factories, logistics centers, housing developments, commercial hubs, all will rise in its shadow. It will open new corridors of development, pulling jobs, investment, and opportunity in communities that will flourish in its orbit. This bridge is therefore not just a crossing, it is a catalyst. Even before today's commissioning, you have heard the voices of admiration. Television commentators covering the CPL stood in awe of the bridge's majesty. They were amazed at this structure. And indeed they should be, because what we have built here is one of, if not the finest bridges in the English-speaking Caribbean and the CELAC region. But the admiration of others is not what gives the bridge its true worth. Its majesty is not measured only in the praise of commentators or the gaze of visitors. Its majesty lies in what it proclaims about us as a people. For this bridge is more than a marvel of engineering. It conveys a statement carved in steel and concrete. You see, infrastructure is not merely a physical structure. Infrastructure is also a statement. It is a signal to the world that a nation is ready. And this bridge speaks loudly, declaring Guyana is ready, ready to modernize, ready to industrialize, ready to claim its place in the 21st century of a world economy. The bridge is a symbolism embodied. It is a symbol of the new Guyana. It is a symbol of prosperity being born. It is a symbol of transformation in action. It is a symbol of modernization made real. It is a symbol of inclusion, because this bridge serves all Guyanese, regardless of class, region, or creed. And even before we commissioned this bridge, we made it free of cost for every single Guyanese. Let us remember that this bridge is financed not by chance, but by deliberate reinvestment of our national resources. Oil revenues, wisely managed, are being converted into structures like this, projects that deliver benefits to every Guyanese. This bridge is proof that our resources are reinvested into the future, the long future of the people of our country. And so, my brothers and sisters, this bridge is your gift. This bridge is a gift of a government that believes in the people. It is a gift of a generation to those unborn. For this bridge will outlast us all. It will serve our nation. It will serve our children and their children's children. Like the seawalls of the 19th century, this bridge will become a defining icon of Guyanese identity in the 21st century. This bridge is our coming of age investment. This bridge proves that Guyana can dream big and act boldly. This bridge is the evidence that the possibility is possible. That the impossible is possible. This bridge is the monument of a nation rising. And yes, let us say it without apology. It took the PPP Civic to make this bridge happen. Others thought, others bluffed and deluded themselves that they could build a bridge of this kind. Then there were those that doubted and delayed. But we acted, we did, we delivered like only our government can. And on a personal note, let me say this. We could have come back to the exact on day one and tell you where the alignment was, because we left the alignment when we were there long before 2015. This very alignment that you see here, this reserve that you see here, that is connected to the Heroes Highway, this was left by our government for this very purpose that it was used today. And I want to remind you that it was during that period that we left this alignment for this bridge, that we also left the project for the hydroelectricity that would have been operational today. It was the very government that left the plans for expansion of all the highways that we are completing today, including the conceptual note on the Wisma Bridge and the conceptual note on the Linden to Lethem roadways. And I recall that when we were building the development from Eccles to Caneville, and we started the housing development there, you have two former presidents of that era here, now Vice President Barry Jagdeo and former President Donald Rambutar. You remember they took us to the parliament, and you remember, and I remember carefully because I was the Minister of Housing, taken to the Privileges Committee because they said we stole the land from Gaisuku to give out friends and family. Today there's tens of thousands of Guyanese who own those lands, and it is a new modern highway that passes next to those lands that is giving them the value and the economic empowerment that is so owned today. Today, we overcome all of that because what matters at the end of the day is results, hard work, commitment, selfless sacrifice, and always dedication to the cause of our country and the cause of our people. So let me say, and let me pause also to extend gratitude, deep gratitude, to the contractors, China Rail Construction Corporation, China Rail Construction Caribbean Limited, the consultants, our local team, and all those who are identified, including the Cabinet, the Ministry of Housing, our local contractors who built this roadway that we are on today, all the way to the new roundabout. This is a talent that we have been able to develop in our country. And to the Minister of Public Works, who shepherded this project with relentless energy, Minister Ajil Indar, I say thank you also to you, to the engineers, technicians, workers, planners, and all others, too numerous to mention, from the Ministry of Finance and all the other government agencies. I salute all of you today. I thank you for your patience when I was rather impatient. I thank you for your steadfast commitment. And I know how hard you work. All night, Patrick, all morning. But today, we can celebrate together. All of the staff. And yet, this bridge is not an end. It is a beginning. It is one of a series of infrastructural revolution that will redefine Guyana. Roads, highways, schools, major drainage canals, every plant, hospital, airports, industrial parks, all are rising in every region of this land. We are not tinkering at the edges of development. We are reshaping the nation's destiny. With each bridge, each road, each school and hospital, we are weaving together the fabric of a modern Guyana. And the fabric will be unbreakable. This is what October the 5th represents. Just as it was the dawn of freedom in 1992, today it is a dawn of prosperity in 2025. My brothers and sisters, Let us lift our eyes. Let us not see this bridge merely as a structure across a river, but as a metaphor for the new Guyana. A Guyana that bridges past and future. A Guyana that bridges region to region. A Guyana that bridges division and builds unity. A Guyana that bridges poverty with prosperity. A Guyana that bridges dream to reality. The bridge is about crossing into a new destiny. Welcome to the new Guyana. Welcome to the future. Welcome to an era where Guyana does not whisper timidly, but speaks boldly in the chorus of nations. On this October the 5th, let us say it with pride that we have begun to cross the bridge into prosperity. But before I end, there is something important that I have to say. And I want to say this tonight. There are many leaders that has graced our country, not only in the political arena, the social arena, in the economic arena, or in the private sector. In all our country, there are leaders that have shown us true dedication and commitment. And in the coming months, as we unveil all of these magical projects, we will recognize all of those leaders. But tonight, I want to recognize a man that has dedicated his life to the upliftment of this country. A man who has been an advisor, an architect, and an anchor in our development. Today, I want to pay tribute to a giant of our local politics and economy, Bharat Jagdeo. October the 5th, each year is special to him, for it was on this date, decades ago, that he stood shoulder to shoulder with Dr. Cheddi Jagan to pull Guyana out of the economic wilderness. The economy was bankrupt. Our roads were in tatters. The East Bank Public Road was so riddled with potholes that it took over an hour and a half to reach the Mary. Utilities had collapsed. Blackouts crippled businesses. Social services were poor. Debt consumed more than all of our revenues. Guyana was labeled a highly indebted poor country. A lesser soul would have walked away, but not Bharat Jagdeo. He stood and worked to resuscitate our economy, to lift Guyana. A few years earlier, he had returned from studies with a mind sharpened like steel and a work ethic that set him apart. Dr. Jagan recognized him a formidable asset, and he was elevated swiftly to Minister of Finance. Then he worked tirelessly rebuilding the country's revenues, introducing the most generous incentives regime to boost our economy. He did all of this while slashing import tariffs and fighting on the international front for debt relief. Under his watch, Guyana moved from being shackled by debt to standing with dignity. When he assumed the presidency in 1999, it was in the midst of violence and uncertainty. There was an opposition bent on destruction and a subsequent criminal insurgency aimed at toppling the government. A lesser man would have wilted, but Bharat Jagdeo never blinked. He stood firm. He stood up to the bullies. He shielded democracy. He saved Guyana from being dragged back into the darkness of authoritarian rule. He was a strong spine and steady hands. That is Bharat Jagdeo. But he was not just a national figure. He was a regional leader, a global thinker. He chaired CARICOM's agriculture initiative, which was designated the Jagdeo Initiative. He gave the world the low carbon development strategy, a pioneering model that today earns Guyana carbon credits and global respect. He was recognized by the United Nations as a champion of the earth. But long before that, he was our champion, our inspiration, the architect of our modern Guyana we are building. I've known him for many years as a confidant, as mentor, and as a friend. I can safely say he is a brother. But I've always respected his brilliance, his breadth of vision, his commitment to Guyana. Bharat Jagdeo is not a man who craves vanity. He does not seek monuments. He does not need limelight. But a grateful nation does itself an injustice if it fails to honor its heroes. And today, we set the record straight. And so, as President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, it is my honor, my privilege, and indeed my duty to ask you who are seated to stand and give him a rousing ovation. And today, on behalf of a grateful people, I am pleased to dedicate this bridge in the name of Bharat Jagdeo. From this day forward, it shall be called the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Because great men deserve recognition, because visionaries deserve legacies, because Guyana never forgets its giants. And in the coming weeks and months, you will hear more from me on our giants. My friends, I will not leave without acknowledging, and many of you may not know, but I will never forget. I will never forget the staff of the Ministry of Housing. When I was placed in the Ministry of Housing, when our first task by Bharat Jagdeo was to find 30,000 house lots, I will never forget that we first walked these high dams for 5.5 hours in mud and slush to our necks. The surveyors, Morna Pitt, Dennis Tudor, Omar Narain, Wahab, Taslim Baksh, Shabir Hussain, and all the other staff. They were threatened many times. Charges even flowed. But today, we will do it all over again for the people of this country. We would walk that journey all over again for the people of this country. And as we move forward, work is ongoing. The team is already negotiating the Berbice River Bridge. We are working with the Suriname government on the Quarantine River Bridge. Talks are going on with the Kurupukari River Bridge. the Sandhills connection, the Del Conte road link, the Mabura Hill Kurupukari road link, engineering designs for the Deepwater Port, finalizing the plans for the Wales Development Zone, the Schooner to Parika and Schooner to Wales Highway, the New Amsterdam to Molson Creek road expansion, the completion of the Wismar River Bridge, the completion of Terminal 2 of the airport. All of this and much more we must complete before 2031. May God continue to guide us, and may we continue to work together as a nation in forging a path that will be for all of us, that will belong not only to this generation, but to many generations coming after us. God bless all of you. God bless all the workers. God bless our engineers. God bless the contractors. God bless the cabinet. God bless all of us as we move forward together. Thank you very much.
God's blessings on you, Your Excellency. We'll ask that you remain on stage as we get ready for a special presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to walk over the Barrett Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge?
Yes, thanks. That's the formal name. You know what's Guyanese, we can call it Jagdeo Bridge. That's all it is.
All right, we'll ask that you be seated as we now invite forward Mr. Compton Bob, artist, with a special presentation to His Excellency. Immediately after, there will be a presentation also to His Excellency. But first, and Compton is going to receive the microphone and tell you a little bit, sir, about the significance of this special creation for this occasion.
One, two, three. Awesome.
All protocols observed. Tonight we've unveiled an artistic impression that captures purpose, standard, hope, and inspiration. This work depicts 3 sections of a transitional and purpose of the new bridge, as we know now, Barrett Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. The first phase is, I call it, the daytime. Reminds us of the past, where we came from, the toil, the struggles, the energy we pour into building the bridge and this nation. The middle, the golden, like the golden color lies on our flag. It speaks of the present, demonstrating a winning spirit and an appreciation of the significant effort and dedication of both local and international contributors who have facilitated the access and opportunities. The last phase, the night, points to the future, the direction of the bridge, as we accomplish and work together for great things. Even in the darkness of nights, we will find a way, because the light is already within us, waiting to be activated. This is not just art. This is a testament. This is hope. This is a part of Guyana rising.
Thank you very much, Compton. And now a fist bump there. sealing this very special moment for Compton and, of course, for His Excellency that he will display proudly in his office or at his home. Next, we have another presentation. This will be done by the team of CRCCL, the contractor. And like we did a moment ago, we'll do the countdown. Let's do the countdown together, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and the 3 model of the Barajagio Demerara River Bridge has been unveiled. Also a gift to His Excellency. And we will have the 2 gifts remain on stage while we move now into the presentation. We have presentation of certificates and awards. There are 2 types of certificates. We're going to ask the Honorable Minister, oh, he's already here on stage, to assist His Excellency in presenting these certificates. They are for exceptional leadership and exceptional contribution. And we begin. Our first recipient this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is the project manager in the Ministry of Public Works, Mr. Patrick Thompson, as we get ready now to present the first certificate of exceptional leadership. And as we have heard throughout the program, the hard work of Patrick. And here he is receiving from both his bosses a certificate of exceptional leadership. The next certificate, we'll ask that you remain on stage so that we'll have a group photo after all the certificates have been handed out. The next certificate of exceptional leadership goes to Project Manager Mr. Wang Ziliang from China Railway Construction Limited. So we're going to ask you to come to receive your certificate of exceptional leadership. There are 2 types of certificates this evening, exceptional leadership and exceptional contribution. We are at the exceptional leadership category. And project manager of CRCL, Mr. Wang Liang, the project manager, receives his certificate. Our third. Yes, he was telling me last evening, Your Excellency, that he didn't get a chance to go home and see his wife in how many months? You may now, President has just said you may now go home to see your wife after tonight. All right, we continue with the ceremony as we now present or invite forward Dr. Paul Zanole, team leader for Polytechnica, for his certificate of exceptional leadership. Here comes team leader for Polytechnica, Dr. Zanule.
The next certificate of appreciation to be presented to Mr. Lee Chong-yang, Chairman of China Railway Construction International. The certificate to be received on his behalf by Mr. Chen Ji, Deputy Project Manager, China Railway Construction Limited.
We continue. We now move to the certificates of exceptional contribution, and we invite structural engineer at Polytechnica, Mr. Mahmoud Mukherjee, to come forward to receive his certificate of exceptional contribution from His Excellency and Minister Ejil.
To receive a certificate of exceptional contribution, let's welcome the Finance Secretary, Ministry of Finance, Mr. Sukrishnalal Pasha.
All right, we have 3 more to go. Don't go just yet, because now we are going to award 3 recipients for exceptional contribution on behalf of their respective teams. Our first award this evening goes to the Honorable Bishop Juan Edgel, who will receive on behalf of the team at the Ministry of Public Works.
An award of exceptional contribution to be presented to Mr. Dong Sheng Li, Managing Director, China Railway Construction Caribbean Limited.
And we've got 1 more to go, and we conclude the distribution of certificates, presentation of certificates and awards. The final recipient this evening is Head of International Business Development, Polytechnica. We invite to the stage Mr. Enia Samasi. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody, as we offer our heartiest congratulations. And for the group photo, we invite Vice President, since the bridge is suitably named after him, for this photo with the recipients, after which we'll ask our photographers to assemble for the ribbon cutting, and we will invite the ministers, government, members of the diplomatic corps and other special invitees to make their way to the left of the stage. That's where the white tent is. We're going to ask that everyone remain in position except these individuals so that we can move to the ribbon cutting.
Everyone is, please remain where you are. And we will tell you how we proceed and which side we proceed on as we go over the
Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, and we are almost ready to begin the walk. But first we've got the ribbon cutting, and to let you know also that you can expect fireworks as we approach the high span of the bridge. Ensure that, I hope all of your phones still have the batteries, because we are about to begin the walk, but we'll allow President, Prime Minister, Vice President, ministers, members of the diplomatic corps to make way for the ribbon cutting, and then the rest of us will begin the trek across the
Jagdeo Bridge. Short name.
The Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, just commissioned there by His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. Of course, as we speak, hundreds, if not thousands of Guyanese are making their way to the ribbon cutting area and to begin the walk across the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. As you know, this is a 4-lane high-span bridge. The tolls have already been removed from this bridge and will be operating 24 hours a day. You can see on your screen thousands of people walking towards that area. The drums are now playing, and this is really a joyous experience. Guyanese across the country are excited for what is happening here and cannot wait to use this bridge starting from tomorrow. Of course, this is happening on the eastern side of the bridge, closer to the Heroes Highway. Closer to the Heroes Highway, of course. His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, Prime Minister, Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips, Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Edgil, Minister within the Ministry of Public Works, the Honorable Mandalal Ramraj, and a number of other senior dignitaries. I see the senior minister in the office of the president as well. But you can see thousands of people walking, the president himself walking, meeting and greeting people as they prepare to cut the ribbon for the opening of the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Earlier today, we saw an aerial salute, 7 aircraft comprising officials from the Guyana Defense Force as well as representatives from the private sector commission. From the private sector, rather, you had Roraima Airways, BK Airways, Aviation, and a number of other agencies that participated in that. We also had the Marine salute, where we saw the water salute there in the Demerara River. And just after the cutting of the ribbon, we expect to see fireworks across the sky, celebrating and commemorating the opening of this new bridge. Of course, this is part of the wider celebratory signal here on the sidelines of the Demerara River Bridge. We also anticipate that all the vessels in the river will sound the alarm, sound their horns, honk their horns, as we would like to say, as the Demerara River Bridge will be commissioned this evening. As you can see on your screen, the crowd is electric. Hundreds, if not thousands of people are marching towards the area where the ribbon will be cut. And just after that happens, the grand walk across the bridge will occur. His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali there, holding the ribbon, just preparing to cut the ribbon. You see Bishop Juan Edgil, Minister Anil Nandlal as well, a number of them there just at the cutting of the ribbon. Of course, this marks the opening of the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge being commissioned in just a few moments. Thousands of people, you can see people there with their flags flying high, and President Ali, you see his wife next to him, First Lady, Her Excellency Arya Ali, their son Zaid at the side, and of course Ilan is there in the thick of things as well, just at the preparation for the cutting of the ribbon. Of course, President Ali making sure that all things are in place, but you can see a mammoth crowd preparing to walk across the bridge. This is huge. This is huge. A great moment for Guyana that will forever be remembered. If you're just joining us, we're on the sidelines of the new Demerara River Bridge, making sure that this bridge is signaled. President Ali has now taken his son in hand, awaiting the scissors to do the ceremonial cutting. Thousands of Guyanese have marched to the area just to be part and witness the ribbon cutting. Of course, Zaid Ali, Ilan Ali, and Her Excellency First Lady Arya Ali are all there. On the side of the president, you see on his left, Minister of Public Works, who was responsible for overseeing this project and ensuring that it comes to fruition, Bishop Juan Edgil there as well. I can see Second Lady just on the side of First Lady Arya Ali, Mrs. Phillips there, also witnessing the ceremonial cutting. If you were to see the crowd, you would see cyclists also making their way to make that ceremonial ride across the bridge. That happening here as well. This is grand. Guyanese from all walks of life. And now the ribbon is about to be cut. First son, Zaid Ali, is about to cut the ribbon. And he's cutting. ribbon is almost cut. And the ribbon is cut. The ribbon is cut. Very soon we should see fireworks in the sky. The ribbon is cut. This marks the opening after 3 years of hard work, tireless work by the consultants, the contractors, the Ministry of Public Works and their engineers, bringing this to fruition here on October 5, the night of October 5. The bridge is officially open and the walk is about to begin. Very soon you will see fireworks in the sky and you will hear the honking of the horns to commemorate the opening of the bridge here on the eastern side, just closer to the Heroes Highway. Of course, the walk has begun. The walk has begun. President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali is already making his way across the bridge, of course flanked by ministers of government and the media, of course, capturing this moment for those who were unable to be here as well. Several cyclists are also taking the walk. The blaring of horns will happen very soon. President Ali here, hand in hand with his son, and of course First Lady Ali there as well. You can see the thousands of people that are following the president here, as this walk continues. They will walk to the other side of the bridge in celebration of what is happening tonight. Everyone is here. Members from every community are out. Parents are coming with their children to be part of this auspicious moment. Thousands of people are making the walk to the other side. A moment, some say, will be etched in the memories of people for time immemorial. If you're just joining us, we're on the sidelines of the commissioning of what was once called the new Demerara River Bridge and has officially been named by His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali as the Bharat Jagdeo Bridge. The Bharat Jagdeo Bridge, officially commissioned here this evening. Guyanese are making their way across the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. This is happening now. You can see it on your screen. The President leading the charge with thousands of people behind him as they take the walk across the bridge. President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan is leading the charge. You can see there tens of thousands of people are walking across the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Still a surreal feeling. Still a truly surreal feeling. And more people are coming. You can see the thousands of people there taking the walk across the bridge, making sure that they are a part of everything that is happening and soaking it all in here as they walk across the bridge. There are people on the other side, on the western side of the new Demerara River Bridge that are waiting, only anticipating the arrival of President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan and the thousands of people that are joining him on this walk. This is on the western side of the bridge. They are waiting for President Ali here. This is a monumental thing. Outside of those that are following President Ali from the eastern side, there are hundreds, if not thousands, gathered already on the western side of the bridge, awaiting President Ali's arrival. Crowds continue to make their way. Crowds continue to make their way, following the crowd there, following President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, and more people are going, more people are making their way across the bridge. A truly amazing atmosphere. Just joining us, we are on the sidelines of the new Demerara River Bridge, of course now known as the Barra-Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, commemorating a life of service of the Vice President Dr. Barra-Jagdeo and the work he's done over several decades to move Guyana forward. On your screen you'll see thousands of people walking behind President Ali, cyclists, motorists. They're also following the grand gathering, truly monumental walk. Of course, this walk symbolizes the opening, or marks the opening of this bridge, a 4-lane, high-span bridge, 24 hours, no interruptions, and toll-free as well. Barajagdeo Demerara River Bridge will be open to the public from tomorrow. You can see there are still thousands of people participating in this walk, making their way over. As we mentioned, of course, President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan is leading the charge with Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Edgel. Of course, his wife is there with him, First Lady, Her Excellency Aria Ali, their sons, Zaid and Ilan, and a number of other senior government officials, members of the diplomatic corps, and just average regular Guyanese are participating in this walk as well. As we've mentioned earlier, on the western side of the bridge, there are hundreds of people gathered anticipating the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. You have thousands behind him, but you also have hundreds of people on the other side with banners awaiting the arrival of President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. I see the Honorable Priya Manik Chan there. She's in front and leading the charge on this side of the bridge. And thousands of people, just take a look at that. Take a look at that. Lights on and making the walk across the bridge. If you are not here, you are truly missing a remarkable moment. People are still going. People are still heading across. We've seen cyclists, members of the Cycling Association. We've seen motorists. Of course, in all, a significant amount of ministers of government are also joining President Ali in the walk over to the other side. Of course, people have their phones out, people have their cameras out, and they are just excited to be part of what is happening here. The commissioning of the Barajagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. On the sidelines of the Demerara River Bridge. A lot of work happening here to ensure that this bridge came into being. Of course, it's been 3 years of hard toil and labor, of course, headed by the China Railway Construction Corporation Limited. They were supported by Polytechnica as the consultant overseeing the works, and of course the extensive work being done by the Ministry of Public Works to make sure everything came into being. All of that happening to bring us what we have now. And the fireworks signify the end of that hard work, a celebration after hard work, all of that happening here on the sidelines of the new Demerara River Bridge. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the golden arrowhead flying just on the left of those fireworks. A serious sense of pride for Guyanese as they walk across the new Demerara River Bridge, or what is officially now known as the Barak Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Thousands of Guyanese, and even if you look on your screen now, you will see hundreds of Guyanese, if not thousands, awaiting the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan on the western side of the bridge. Of course, they are led by Minister of Education, Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, the Honorable Priya Manik Chandir, on the western side of the bridge, anticipating the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan. Taking a quick jog there for a moment, sending some people in a frenzy, but this is the joke jovial nature of President Ali, sending his team running as they take a fine jog across the bridge. Continue to go off there as we celebrate the commissioning of the new Demerara River Bridge. There are a lot of Guyanese taking the full walk over, but I must admit I see some Guyanese walking back, a 2-mile walk, 2-kilometer walk. And so some people may not be able to make it, but the majority of Guyanese there taking the walk across the bridge.